It's crashing. TSUNAMICAST is the wave that's crashing. With Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, a carrot, they're always action-packed in. Dive right in, there's no time to waste. Catch the big wave, feel the thrill and taste. TSUNAMICAST, surfing with Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, a carrot, they'll keep you rolling, you know where it's at. Catch the tide, no better way to ride. In the wave of talk, where the fun won't hide. From the shore to the deep, they're bringing the heat. Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, a carrot, they're the show you can't beat. Big ideas, waves of thought to explore. With Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, a carrot, you'll always want more. TSUNAMICAST, surfing with Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, a carrot, they'll keep you rolling, you know where it's at. Catch the tide, no better way to ride. In the wave of talk, where the fun won't hide. Hold on tight, Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, your carrot riding this wave. TSUNAMICAST. TSUNAMICAST, surfing with Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, your carrot, they'll keep you rolling, you know where it's at. Catch the tide, no better way to ride. In the wave of talk, where the fun won't hide. Hold on tight, Tsunami, Lord, and Cage, your carrot riding this wave. TSUNAMICAST.
Hey guys, and welcome to TSUNAMICAST. I am Tsunami Lord with my co-host KJ Carrot 796. How you doing, KJ?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So, obviously today's just gonna be like a general conversation podcast stream today, and then tomorrow we're gonna talk about the good old days, which obviously is, as you know, our days at school, which I think is gonna be hilarious. But we're gonna talk about things that we basically got away with.
Yeah.
Such as why?
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 Yeah, so like I was watching a TikTok yesterday, and it was about iDubbbz and how they're gonna cancel him. I just think they shouldn't be canceling iDubbbz, should they?
No.
He's hilarious. I find him hilarious. Do you find him hilarious?
Definitely, yeah.
Like you've got to have some sort of sick humor to like iDubbbz. I mean, for example, when he used to do that, I have da 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 da, and I have da 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 da, and he did the hair cake video and stuff like that. But now they're trying say or expose iDubbbz. No, leave iDubbbz alone. I mean, it just reminds me of when we were watching Daz Games at
Yeah.
college, and we were walking past, and the disability support person just walks past us and says at us and goes, "Hey guys," I'm just thinking, oh my god.
Yeah.
like she's watching us watch something really offensive, when he did a reaction of Binky Princess, the one that dressed up as babies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of laughs that we have on Xbox that people haven't seen that side of yet. They're gonna see it pretty soon, I expect, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like, if people get offended by profanity or like sick humor, then please be advised we are literally unfiltered in that. We do that all the time online, don't we?
Yeah.
For example, we'll take the mick out of our mate who's on the screen there, um, Levente. We'll take the mick
Yeah.
out of him because it's Levente. I mean, he got slammed through a table by one of our other friends at school. It was just like a choke slam, and like all you heard was like, I'm pretty sure. Did you hear like his back crack? Because I heard like his back crack. I thought like his back was gonna get snapped
Yeah.
in Minecraft,
Something
obviously.
wasn't right.
It like that happened in Minecraft, obviously. Uh,
Yeah.
um, but what I was gonna like talk to you about was, when we were doing that thing for IT with that like with for our IT teacher, the male IT teacher, and we were like
Yeah.
doing the prom advert, and he said that he'd sue us if we used the "Never Gonna Give You Up" song in our prom advert.
Oh yeah.
And like our friend like George literally just puts it on and goes and goes and goes dun 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 dun. And then the teacher comes over and goes, "I warned you not to put it on." So, being the person George is, he literally just
Yeah.
decides, "Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a bass boosted version of it on," and that was hilarious. I
Yeah.
miss I miss George. He's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious. George. We have got another story about like that individual in the next like stream. Uh, can you guess? We all know what story it is. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
start, I'm gonna have to like censor some of it a bit. But I tell you something now, Nat. Right? What's good? What I find absolutely hilarious, right? Did you know the what was it? I need to remember it now. That time when we were in GTA and like George comes in like on like the Valkyrie and like
Oh yeah.
Tyler's got his like his Hydra and he's just like trying to like attack us all. I just thought, oh my god, as
Yeah.
it was like funny at the time because like Tyler killed us and then he dressed naked in the game and went smexy and like kept going around with like a mask and like chasing us and kept going smexy and beating the living hell out of us in the game. I thought like stuff like that is just very 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 memorable.
Yeah.
I cannot wait like for tomorrow's episode because I'm gonna go into full stuff about it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to like censor like people's names though, like especially teachers because teachers sue.
Yeah.
I cannot. They actually do sue. I mean, I can
Yeah.
only imagine like Teacher K will sue. You can assume who Teacher K is.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
uh, but do you remember the song that you used to like well not the song that you like shared to me, which was the song about well it wasn't a song really was it? It was like more like a comic stance of where he goes wrong had been suffering from swine flu, and luckily he was ginger and he was used to it.
Oh yeah.
He used to taunt my brother with that all the time, and he still hates it now. I mean like we still taunt me like my brother with like the wiggles. Like,
Oh no, Jesus. Oh wait, no, we banned.
what?
And now we're banned off YouTube for streaming because that song's probably copyrighted.
Yeah, courtesy of the Wiggles that song is, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, people. I tell you what else. Like now we're gonna have to talk about. We have to talk about shows from when we grew up. Jesus Christ! Like
Oh yeah.
everybody knows the legendary duo I'm about to talk about. Even the chat will probably know. There was a legendary duo from the north, shall we say, and it, a little bit like to me to you. Of course, I'm talking about the fucking
Um,
Chuckle Brothers, the fucking Chuckle
yeah.
Brothers. Everybody
Yeah.
knows the Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah.
Best like thing ever was the Chuckle Brothers. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to like if I had to like say one thing, it'd probably be like the Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, they did Panto and everything.
Yeah. I think
And
one of them still does.
yeah, that's Paul. Barry's the one that
Yeah.
died. Barry, like chicken pie in the chat. We all know who chicken pie is. It's Ben. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it's Ben because Ben's a cool guy. He's a suave guy, a very good friend of ours, and he's an absolute massive fan of them. Um,
Yeah.
he always like every time he like voiced like his opinion, he'd go, "It's not Adam and Steve, it's Adam and Eve." He always like would say that to me, and like knowing that I was like pro like LGBTQ plus, and he just like would always say it, and I'm just like, oh my god. I've got like plenty of videos of like I've got plenty of videos of like Ben that I could like put on stream one day to embarrass him, including Nat. Sorry, do you remember the like sausage roll video? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Where he gets the sausage roll
Mhm.
into a ball.
Yeah.
Ah, absolutely mint. Ah, it's absolutely mint. Like there's like loads of other stuff that I could like talk about, like you know that time when we were like doing. Oh, come on. What was it? I'm trying to think what it is now. Ah, that time when we were it's still out with IT as well. I'm just trying to like refresh my memory. Yeah, so like when that one time when we had to do the revision session, a load of people came in and started trash up the IT room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like everybody got like everyone that was doing IT got like absolutely like absolutely fucking told for it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, and like oh my. I mean, I'll tell you what else like I could like talk about is I've got like a stream planned like for Saturday because it's like just like me like talking about Red Dead, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about Red Dead now. Red Dead is probably one of the most best games that Rockstar has ever done. It's up
Yeah.
there. It's up there with GTA. I mean, it's better than GTA Online. I don't care what anyone else says. Like the amount of stuff you can do in Red Dead, like even the mod, like what is it, like like where like you get like griefed in like GTA, like the old days where there was like tanks and stuff. Like there's not like that griefing in like as bad as it is in GTA than it is in Red Dead. If like
Yeah.
like like the parley feature, which I absolutely love. You know that time when we were on and like there was like this group of people on the train and they were trying to like shoot the living hell out of us, and I eventually, because they couldn't take the fact that you were up on a hill just sniping them, they literally parleyed,
Yeah.
but they attacked us first. They literally
Yeah.
attacked us. They literally attacked us first, and it. What happened was, I'm going to tell everyone on the stream is, we were literally doing. I think we were doing a bounty, and they literally killed our bounty. So we thought, nah, we're not having that. So we went after them, like good Red Dead players do.
Yeah.
I mean, fair dues. I am a level 50. I am a level 50 in Red Dead Online, but I'm still a massive fan of Red Dead. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't really play the Formula One games as much as I do you? But like in the Formula One games, there's like a thing where you can oh, like where like you overtake and it'll say that like the overtake that you do is always illegal.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you've done a legal overtake. You're gonna have to save the position back. I'm like, I took him through the inside line. I did it legally. Like, I mean, I've got to say this, right? EA has ruined like a lot of games. A lot of like the gaming community would probably agree with me.
Yeah.
Can you name can you name a few games that they've ruined?
Well, the F1 games.
Yeah, and like
Uh,
they're getting rid of Battlefront. I mean,
Starfield.
no, not
Yeah.
Battle, but like they're getting rid of Battlefront.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that time when we were on Battlefront, like to be fair, I don't know how to play Battlefront, but like I came in and Cage has a shit on there like with like is I think it's Darth Vader, and I'm playing. I think I was playing as Chewbacca at the time, and he comes in and he just goes, "Well, hello there," and like killed like immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like Star Wars. I prefer it to fucking shitty Star Trek.
Yeah.
Greetings and salutations. No, I mean, did you see what's in the news? Didn't really click with me, if you know what I mean. It's like
Yeah.
there's some stupid things that they do in the Star Wars series, I assume, because I haven't seen all the Star Wars. I've seen all the classic ones. I haven't caught up on all the modern ones, to be fair.
Yeah.
Have they done
I
stupid
think
stuff in the modern ones?
the only movie that I've not seen is Episode 9, but but I know because of all the jokes and that they they brought Palpatine back.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, in Episode 9, and I'm kind of spoiling it here, but yeah, there was a whole sort of joke in the community where it was like they brought Palpatine back, and like, and that's like one of the lowest rated Star Wars movies, I think, if not the lowest rated one. And
Yeah.
it's people just say it's absolutely terrible, and
Oh,
people say that like Rey is like a Mary Sue type character
oh,
because like she can just immediately like pick up a lightsaber and like sort of pretty much duel Kylo Ren
oh.
in
Yeah.
like in the first movie that both of them are introduced in.
Oh, I see. Because I see like on like TikTok that like apparently isn't Palpatine came back in like one of the newer like episodes or something.
Palpatine came back in Episode 9.
Oh, Palpatine came back. Like to be fair, Palpatine is a good villain. Like Darth Sidious is a good villain.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what the Tonys are, don't you? Know, like the American version of like the Olivier, like for like Broadway.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I like a musical called Beetlejuice the Musical. You've probably seen stuff about it on like TikTok or social media, and I'm a massive fan of the Beetlejuice movies. But there's like a bit where it goes the whole being dead thing's like the opening song, but like in like the middle, like at the end of it, Adam Driver's in the front of like row, and in Beetlejuice, Alex Brightman goes, "I'm gonna do the voice. Hey Adam Driver, you killed Han Solo. Not cool, bro. The whole being dead
mhm,
thing." And I was like, oh my god, what a good reference.
yeah.
Like, hey, Adam Driver, you killed Han Solo. Not cool, bro. Well, Han Solo is fucking mint. Like, the Indiana Jones movies are mint.
Yeah,
I like the Indiana Jones films, like, especially Tomb Raider. The new one was good. Dial of Destiny was good.
I think I've only seen part of one of them.
Yeah. But, like, in, like, the new one, it's like the Nazis are involved in it. You know the guy that played, oh, what's his name? Aram Zola in the Marvel Universe. Toby
Yeah,
something. I can't think of his full name, but Toby literally plays uh, Indiana Jones's sidekick in like the first opening scene of the movie, and then his daughter takes over, if you know what I mean, and it continues from there.
yeah.
But there are so many other good like movies that oh, I'm trying to think. Everyone likes Ghostbusters, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, the friggin' Marshmallow Man. Well, like I had like a relative like when we went to this Halloween party that actually dressed up as like the like Michelin like Marshmallow Man, and by the time he was done, he went, "This costume so like," because I was a kid at the time and I remember it. He went, "This costume's so fucking hot." He's Australian, by the way. I've got an Australian like relative. He goes, "This costume's so fucking hot. I need a fucking Foster's, mate." mint, mint, and he was like saying, "Oh crikey."
right.
Oh crikey. I mean, oh Struth. I like the Australians. Who doesn't?
Oh, yeah,
Uh, but now, Nat, we have to talk about someone. Like I know, like I said, that like there's gonna be no politics, right? But we're not talking about
yeah,
politics. We're talking about the individual. Nat, do
yeah.
you want to build a wall?
Oh, yeah. Are
I'm
you
gonna do.
talking about the orange man?
Yeah. Do you want to do the voice? Cause you nail it.
I am Donald J. Trump. I'm gonna build a wall. It's gonna be a great wall. Mexico's paying for that wall. I'm gonna send all the illegal migrants back. Don't care if they're legal. If they're illegal, they're going back.
China, China. Literally the way, like moving the hands like Hillary Clinton. She screwed up
Yeah,
so bad. Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. Yeah. He's like fair dues. He pisses people off, but like
yeah,
you can literally just take the piss out of him. He's literally a comic.
yeah,
Like you could take the piss out
yeah,
of him. I mean, could just imagine like if Donald Trump like became like a superhero in the Marvel universe and was called the Orange Man.
oh yeah,
We've got Ant-Man. And now we have the Orange Man. I will kill Thanos in Minecraft. I'll kill him. I'll destroy him in that game. He won't come back as the Great Titan. He'll be so small, so very, very teeny weeny. He'll be just ashes. I tell you now, I'll put him in an ashes box and I'll ship him off back to the galaxy he came from. Something along the lines of
yeah,
that. He'd probably say that. Like a superhero power would be literally just the moving hands, because that's all he does.
yeah,
Moves his hands like I don't know, like you know, like a Pac-Man opens his mouth, and goes waka 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 waka.
yeah,
It's like that. It's like a fast hand movement. There's like, have you seen the thing on YouTube where it goes, it's like Dr. Seuss, and it goes like the Grinch, but it goes, "You're a mean one, Mr. Trump. You really are a heel. You're as racist as a Klansman. Da 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 da. Donald Trump." Oh, it was like, if you've never seen it, I recommend you go and watch it. It's absolutely
yeah,
hilarious. I can't play it on
yeah.
stream because there's some things that are said in there that are against YouTube's terms of service.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah, most things are nowadays.
Yeah.
I tell you what is like good to watch on YouTube. I'm gonna like advertise it for this like channel. I know that the creator of this show is like highly controversial, but I used to watch him as a kid and I'm a fan. Do you know someone that used to do this, Nat? What is up, Drumrock Nation? Welcome
Oh
to
yeah.
Drumrock. Let's get right in the news. I'm your
Yeah.
host, Killer Keemstar. I love Keemstar. I love Keemstar's like productions and shows and stuff. Like he does like I've told you about this off like stream. He does like a show, like shows like live like podcasts. Um, and one of them's called Locale Live with Boogie 298. I want some goddamn Mountain Dew. I love Boogie 298. He's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like especially he goes, I don't want any fucking Fago. You're the Fago. He gets the kind of thing and slams it on the floor. And then there's the Xbox episode. Do you remember that one, Nat?
Oh yeah.
Like, God damn it. All they do is call me fat on the is it now? All they do is call me fat on the fucking thing. Do you think this is the motherfucking game? Ah, and I still find his content hilarious. And yeah, he did like Boogie Channel has done something that I will never forgive him for, where basically faked having polycythemia vera, which is like a type of blood cancer. He faked having cancer, and to be fair, no one should do that. But
No.
aside from him doing that, which I'll not forgive him for, he's a nice person really. Like he does lie now and then about things. Like he'll say that he has certain problems that he doesn't, but really when it comes down to it, Boogie China is a nice person and he's still got the magic to entertain people, I think.
Yeah.
So's Keemstar. I mean, like, have you heard of Wings of Redemption?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Wings. Just where like he's like from South Carolina. He's got the South Carolinian accent, and he's just literally he calls out like the bullshit like and stuff like. He's just got like he's just like really like he's not like he's like got like a really practical mind and like has
Yeah.
like a practical mindset about everything. But like
Yeah.
they've got like in the local universe they've got like other shows like Local Nerds, which I think you should go and watch. That it's like they talk about like games and Star Wars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's also like Local Queens, which has like
Yeah.
Tina from the Angry Grandpa show. Now I like the Angry. Have you ever watched the Angry Grandpa show before?
Uh, Probably have years ago.
Yeah, I love the Angry Grandpa show. The kid behind the camera, his son, he's still entertaining. He's still got it. Um, but back to Queens. I like Becky Boop as well, who's on there. She's probably one of my favorite. Hashtag Becky Gang. If you could like choose a team, I'd be hashtag Becky Gang. Whereas like Tina's is hashtag Roach Gang. But Becky's just absolutely hilarious. She's the villain of like the podcast like series or local universe. So yeah, I mean everybody likes a good villain character, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean like, for example, a good villain character like someone that you'll know from the Marvel universe, like you've got to say right that Doc Ock is like, and even Green Goblin are two of the best villains in like the MCU.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, I love. Have you seen the new one where all of them are in it?
No Way Home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it.
yeah, it's blooming mint. My favourite Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire. If I had to
Yeah.
rank him, if I had to rank him, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and then Tom Holland, because the Amazing Spider-Man. Who doesn't like Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Let me think. Do you what was it? I'm trying to think of the game. What was I gonna say? Like, I mean, like, the MCU is like so much better than like the DCU, like the DC cinematic universe in some senses, but there are some like films in the DC universe that are entertaining. For example, the Batman series.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to talk about like everybody's favorite Batman villain. It's probably going to be Joker, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like I'll do a ranking about the Jokers then. If you want to do a ranking, you can, but I'm going to do mine. And literally, so it'd be 1960s Joker, Cesar Romero. Then I'd say like Jack Nicholson, then Mark Hamill, then what's his name? Who was the one who played Joker in Suicide Squad? Can't think of his name.
Is it Jared Leto?
Thank you, Jared Leto. Then I'd say I'm gonna piss people off, aren't I? Joaquin Phoenix. I love Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Number one, goat. Number one obviously has got to be Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
I love Heath Ledger's Joker. Let's put a smile on that face. So what would your rankings be?
So probably at the bottom would be Jared Leto, because I haven't really seen much of Suicide Squad anyway. So, and then probably Jack Nicholson, because I haven't really seen that Batman movie. Then Joaquin Phoenix, because I haven't seen the Joker.
Right.
And then probably Cesar Romero, Mark Hamill, then thingy.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Like everybody likes ERB, like because there's like an
Yeah.
ERB of it, like the Joker versus it.
Yeah.
When I go Mark Ham with those zingers. How you joke? I'm gonna do the voice. How you jokey? You wanna rap? I mean, that was a good like matchup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody likes. Nat, do you have like a favorite ERB?
I'm gonna probably say Henry Ford versus Karl Marx.
Oh, right. I
Or
know
yours.
mine's Guy Fawkes versus Che Guevara. You know the one where it goes
Ooh.
Gueval Terror, Fresh Kangorera, El Ramsay from the 60s era, revolting, heavy metal rebel blood spiller, me and my gorillas are a squad of killers. I'm quoting that because that's what the rapper from ERB said in that song. It's a courtesy to ERB, obviously. But like, one of my other favorite ones is Ellen DeGeneres versus Oprah.
Oh yeah.
You know the one that we like giggle on, like laugh about, like off stream. I'll wrap my hands around a Deepak choke, yeah. What the hell is a Deepak choke? I'd love to know.
I no idea.
I'll wrap my hands
And then
around a Deepak choke, yeah. You're about to get licked by a. I can't say the word in case it offends people.
yeah.
Because I do have
And
friends
then
in that community and I don't want to offend them.
Yeah.
But
Then
that one,
Dr. Phil comes in at the end, I think, as well.
yeah, where he goes, once you go black, you can't go back.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil's right though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like Dr. Phil. Doctor, like, do you remember the Dr. Phil? Like, do you remember where when it was like the norm for kids like in our like generation to go on YouTube and just like watch like clips of Dr. Phil?
Oh yeah.
Ah, Jesus. I mean, like for example, in the like when it opens up, hey God, it's me. And how can I tell my friend Opa that she's gonna get more whipped than Stedman? What the hell's Stedman? Is it like a TV show or something?
I have no idea, probably. Mind you, they're American, so they probably understand the references.
Yeah, they probably will. There's like more like I will say this: Americans don't have as much culture as we do, coming from like the UK. Like there's more like culture in our like society than I'd say than America.
Yeah.
I mean, like musically as well. Like there's a lot of good musicians out there.
Yeah.
Like one that me and you both like. It's like a western singer, even though I like rock music. I do like some like not a country, but like you know, like gunslinger songs.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, like off stream to me like, months ago, Marty Robbins,
Oh yeah.
Big Iron. Like
Yeah.
when we were playing Red like Dead, and like all I hear is Big Iron, and it's playing, and I'm like, what the? And he comes in, KJ comes in on the horse and goes and puts his gun in and goes Big Iron and puts it away. Mint. Of course, another song, another Marty Robbins song that you'll probably like that I like is To the town of our frigate, it is stranger here one day. Is it like that's Big Iron as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, what's the one? I fell in love with a Mexican girl. That's El Paso. I like El Paso.
Yeah.
That's like a good one for like you're in the desert.
Yeah.
That time when we kidnapped that person in Red Dead Redemption, and I literally put the lasso around her, and she was like she was like a Mexican like sort of like character, and we dragged her through the thing, and we started playing that song. Down
Oh
in the
yeah.
west lives a girl of El Paso. I fell in love with a Mexican girl. I mean, like, I was shocked at like the time when you told me like about what Pumped Up Kicks was actually about, because we used
Oh
to hear
yeah.
that all the time when we were like growing up in secondary school. It was like one of the number one songs back then. But like when you told me that it was like about something like as tragic as what it is, I'm not going to mention it because it's against TOS, but literally it like shocked me. Like all the other kids, you better run, run, run. I was like, oh my god, that's what's actually
Yeah.
about. There's a lot of like songs like effed up meanings, isn't there? And then like
Yeah.
you enjoy it, then you realise what it's actually about.
Yeah.
I mean, like people get like offended when they like find out like what like some of the Pink Floyd songs are about. Like for example, there's a Pink Floyd song called like Nobody Home, and it's my perception of it's about him dealing with like himself, like there's nobody like home, like there's nobody like when they say there's anybody home inside your head, it's
Yeah.
sort of like that concept, and he's talking to himself in his head, and he's going to himself, I've got a little black book with my poems in, he's talking to himself. I think it's like a really good song of where like he's
Yeah.
describing himself through self-reflection, but through self-reflection he's also talking to himself in his head, which I think's good.
Yeah.
I mean, like even like Another Brick in the Wall, that's talking about his life. Like every single thing in his life has always been another brick in the wall, like trapping him inside his head.
Yeah.
I mean, there's loads of good artists, isn't there? Like Michael Jackson, like Dirty Diana, Billie Jean, Beat It. Let's see, The Earth Song, Thriller, uh, The Man in the Mirror. Do you have a few favourite MJ songs?
Yeah. I'd probably say like probably Beat It and maybe Billie Jean.
Oh, and let's not forget Smooth Criminal.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we need to play a Beat It to.
What?
I know it's not inappropriate for people thinking I'm going to say something inappropriate. You know, like when we're online with like Levente next time, and he like tries to annoy us on like GTA or whatever game he's playing with,
Yeah.
like Overwatch, and he goes, "Alright, I'm going to like, where's my team? Where is my team?" You know, when he says that all the time.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 now. What does he say? Where's my
Like,
team? Right here, I'm just gonna play through the microphone. Michael Jackson's beat it. All you gotta do is beat it, just beat it. Like get away.
Yeah.
Ah, like and of course when we go on Overwatch, the way he just says Reaper, it has us laughing, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
Reaper, Reaper. What the people like the audience don't know is right. The amount of times we've had to deal with his bullshit online. Like he said to us, "I will never use like players like your characters that you play as." Right? He straight out lied to us, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because I was on like a game with him, and I said to Nat, I said to KJ, sorry, I said he's using your he's using Roadhog, and KJ goes, "Oh really?" So he joins the live stream when I was streaming on Twitch at the time, and you jump on the exact same game as us and join our squad and start using his characters, and he got really pissed off when you started using Bastion. Do you remember, like old Bastion, before like they screwed Bastion up in Overwatch 2?
Yeah.
And like turret, like when they brought turret mode back for like I'm trying to think like for like the classic event, I thought this is heaven. This is heaven. We've got old Bastion back. And none of
Oh,
them
it was fun.
just camp in the corner instead of hearing da 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 da. I loved it when we instead of hearing da 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 da. I love hearing da 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 da.
Yeah.
We've got an Overwatch mode like we'll talk about it. It's called Monsters versus like Survivors, and we've got a lot of characters in there that have really inappropriate names, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, like we have, for example, we're not going to say what the inappropriate names are because we could get like into deep shit for it, but like there's a character in Overwatch called Reinhardt, and Reinhardt has let's just shall we say similarities to a certain real life person, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All we can say his name begins with a H, and we're not going to say anything more than that. But in this like Overwatch mode that we made, we've like tanked them up and like made them like really overpowered. Like for what I'll say is that like Roadhog, you cannot kill. Can you? You can't kill Roadhog and you can't kill Reinhardt. It like as soon as Reinhardt can immediately just keep charging at you.
Yeah.
I also love what we did to Farah. You know, where we just made Farah continuously fly around the sky so no one can
Oh,
shoot her
yeah.
down. It's like a friggin' nuke, like getting nuked in
Yeah.
like Overwatch.
Oh, an AC-130.
Yeah, an AC-130. I'm trying to think now. Oh, and then what I did to Brigitte, and sorry, KJ literally is Doomfist, where we like made his rocket punch. Like you can literally use it as much as you want, and KJ will just go to me, get fisted,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like knocking him back like you naughty, 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 and whacking him back. It's just hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
if we ever can stream that, we'll show you what we mean by that. Because all you'll hear is,
Yeah.
instead of rocket punch, KJ goes, get fisted. The best one that we've got is where we do angry R2, which is obviously Bastion. That's good. But another one that I find absolutely good uh, is what we call Lucio. We can't actually say that, but
Oh,
it's hilarious. He's got similarities to someone beginning with the letter P.
yeah.
Recently been in the news. That's all we're gonna say. Uh, who else? Who else is it like that's funny that has similarities to a real in-game person? Oh, oh, I can't actually think, but we do have a saying when people play as Zenyatta and that. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's it's like mine and KJ's creation. No one else can use it but us. Instead of experience tranquility, it's experience bullshittery. The reason why we came up with that was because one time we're playing as Roadhog and Junkrat, and like I'm like low in health, and our healer Mercy's just been killed, and like KJ's healing himself up, and you nearly like literally killed the enemy Malga, didn't you? You nearly killed Malga, and all of a sudden there's a Zenyatta just comes out from nowhere. Experience bullshittery and heals Malga up, and that just literally went. That is so effing overpowered.
Yeah.
I mean, like everybody, we personally, as old like Overwatch players, hate Diva. We absolutely hate Diva. because she's
Oh yeah.
she's literally the poster girl. She's the one character in the game that should get nerfed.
Yeah.
Like, even like Tracer was like annoying back in the day. Like, she's not the poster girl anymore though, is she?
No.
We also have like a favorite. Well, not my favorite game mode, but it's your favorite game mode. 12 hooks, 1 hole.
Oh yeah.
Roadhog, and you just like that's like that went to me like as he always does. He copies off. He uses Obi-Wan Kenobi phrase. He went to me, "Hello there," and pulled me into the circle. I was like, "What the fuck?" I didn't even have a chance to like combat back. It's like with that game mode, you got to be like really like into it, like clever enough to know when to do like the pull into the circle, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like that time when me and you teamed up on on Levente, that was hilarious.
Oh
Levente's
yeah.
just like thinking he's like winning, and then me and KJ came in 2 hooks and we pulled him in and we kept doing it and doing it, and we got like par and par sort of scores. And then KJ literally pulls him in after I got like hooked by somebody else. KJ pulls him in and like to get like the maximum amount, and I was like 2 behind. And KJ just pulls me in and he goes, KJ Carrot has won the game. And I was like, oh my god. And all you had to do was just keep pulling Levent into the circle. It was that
Yeah.
easy. Like anything like that you involve Levent in online, like he does think that like he's a better gamer than like you, when really he's not. Um, he always thinks when we come online with him that he's better than us. Like there was that one time on GE and he thought that he could like fight well, I'm not gonna say his name, but like we on Xbox, the user we,
Yeah.
and like we were telling him to leave him alone, and we didn't even bother like attacking this
Yeah.
person, and he just kept attacking and attacking, and like we, the user, left us alone, and literally went after Levente, and he wouldn't stop, and Levente's like, "Can you help?" And we're like, "No, bye bye," and KJ literally spawned like one of his aircraft vehicles, and we flew out of there like bye bye.
Yep.
And like he also copied you with the armored Karuma. Like ever since I've known KJ and we've ever started playing GTA, KJ has always had the armored Karuma, and then all of a sudden Levente starts using it. Like, I want to copy everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like so many other things that like you can just literally say about him that I'm not going to say on stream, other than the fact that he is a pain in the arse to deal with. Like, he thinks he's funny sometimes, but sometimes he can be, sometimes he can't be. But sometimes he's just a massive pain in the arse.
Yeah.
uh, I mean, like, he deserved the choke slam on the table at school, because
Oh yeah.
well, I can't. Do you remember what actually led up to it?
Not really.
All I remember is like he was winding up Jay. We'll just say the person was called Jay because he'll sue us for indefinite. The
Yeah.
person Jay lifted Leventi up by the throat and choke slammed him through a table, right? And all we heard was a sound, and I thought, he's broke his back. He's broke his back, and Leventi gets to the table and literally limbers off. But it was absolutely hilarious when Jay did it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's like, we're free to do this, Snap, by the way. We can sing the one song that Jay hated. Da potato, da, 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 potato. When me, you,
Oh
and
yeah.
George were literally dancing to it like outside, and he was like, "I do not want to listen to this song. Literally, I do not want to listen to this song. I will
Oh
absolutely,
yeah.
I won't, I don't want to deal with it." And so we went outside and blasted it loud on George's Bluetooth speaker. And it was absolutely
Oh yeah.
hilarious. Like we also got told off on time at school, didn't we? Not like for arriving
Oh
early. Yeah, we were like arrived on time
yeah.
by the health and safety person. And like,
Oh yeah.
do you remember that one time when like she had like a voice like a siren? I'm not being offensive and I'm not being nasty, but she literally used to go, "Come here, young man." That's sort of like literally what she said to Jay, and like Jay turned around looking really pissed off and literally went to us, "Come here, lads," and we're like, "What? You're in here early," and then like she said you had to go somewhere, didn't you? And she like denied you from leaving the campus
Oh, yeah.
because I can't actually remember it, but like what actually happened?
Can't remember.
Wasn't it like you like arrived and then like for some reason like yeah you went to go and meet Tyler and then you went out the gates and
Oh,
shit
yeah.
you weren't allowed to go and meet him
Oh, yeah.
because it was
I think I remember.
yeah because it was a
Because I
health and
think.
safety issue.
Oh, yeah. Because I
Like
think what I did was I just literally walked around to the sports complex to meet, I think it was John or Jay or whoever.
yeah
And then we just walked in, and then she just told me, "Oh, well, you can't leave, you can't walk off site, blah, 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 blah."
you can't walk off
So, yeah,
sight
just,
young sir. Yeah yeah it's like yeah you could take the mick out of her any day.
yeah.
But like one time, I'm not gonna say everything, but like this is like just a significant memory that like I'm probably gonna mention tomorrow night as well, but in more detail. That time when we were in science with Mr. Hughes and like our science experiment, that the glass canister literally blew, like shattered it out, like just shattered, and we didn't even touch it,
Oh, yeah.
and it went everywhere. And he went, "Lads, how did you do that?" And we're like, "We didn't do anything. We poured in the chemicals you told to put in the thing, and it shattered."
Yeah.
I mean, like, we're going to talk about a lot of stories tomorrow from what the why situation, why me and Nat at the start of the show went, why?
What?
Why? um, including one that a fellow viewer, aka Ben, is probably not going to want me to talk about, but have you ever heard of the Yoga Gate situation, Nat?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
You know what Yoga Gate is then?
Yeah.
And then we're also going to talk about like an Irish history teacher of ours. We're not going to name names. We're just going to call him the Irish history teacher. We're going to talk about the time that we had someone, another history teacher, that made a threat to us. It like made a threat to the entire class, and it was just yeah, Jesus Christ. I might talk about the. Do you remember when we were in science and like the health and safety, the same health and safety person came round and went, "Who's got arbor because that day people getting arbor and rubbing it in the eyes to make them like themselves really unwell to go home. Because
Oh,
like
yeah.
on the day we had like an exam, no one wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I got like accused of having it, and then like like the support person that we like had literally went and said he hasn't got it all. It's like those girls at the back who are like doing their eyes and stuff. And she went, "What do you mean doing their eyes?" I went, "Well, they're putting the elbow oil in their eyes as we freaking fucking speak."
So, yeah.
I mean, Jesus, it's gonna be a fun episode tomorrow, I think.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, like I'm gonna talk about the story that like we both think should be the main focus of that thing tomorrow, and that's what happened with like our friend George, because like it shouldn't have happened. Like fair dues to like people who want to try and like interpret it wrong, but it should never have happened like that. Like that teacher did get fired for it, but like it should never have happened. I don't think teachers should have the teacher in question should have been able to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, like we've got plenty of stuff to say tomorrow about school. I mean, we're even gonna try and recreate something on like stream, and that is the one and the only Miss S out, Miss S out.
Oh, yeah.
That was mint. If I can get are we allowed to talk about like the situation with the like the teacher and the boyfriend situation and like how one of like our friends got told off for asking an inappropriate question, or should we not talk about that because we might get like in big trouble for it?
I mean, we probably can do.
I
Maybe
don't
just.
I don't
blank
think
out the name.
I'm not brave enough to tell it. I'm not brave enough to mention or say because I'm like afraid
Yeah,
like that person will find it and find like I was streaming like go, oh, I'm definitely reporting that they're talking about me. Well, we ain't saying the truth.
yeah,
And sometimes the truth hurts, but I'm not gonna say it as in respect for that person because like
yeah.
we're friends with that person. Um, but what else was I gonna say? You know the I'm trying to think now. Crap. You know the time when we were like I'm trying to think. Oh, that time we went. Was it Whitewater Valley? And like
Oh, yeah.
you were talking about going on the ride with like the head of science, and it went all
Oh,
over
yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah.
I remember like when we were like there, and like the ventilator goes on like the rat. What was it like the dinosaur ride, and he comes off like friggin' shitting himself. And he's like, and like you and Tones at the time, we're gonna call him Tones, aren't we? Uh,
Yeah.
Literally, he was just laughing. I'm only saying this because this is what I got told.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went on like the ultimate with like another friend of ours and I had my arms crossed and everybody like who was like one of the kids that like to cause trouble or like would like sort of like bully you or something like that would like was saying, oh, you won't be able to survive this, you won't be able to do that. And I thought, I don't think they know who they're actually talking to because I've
Mm.
been like Vegas and I've been to like Florida and been on all the rides on there, and I went, this will be a cakewalk for me. And literally, I had my arms crossed while everybody else was screaming, like literally screaming, like wanting to get off the ride. I'm just like, this is like literally amateur hour.
Yeah.
Ah, there was that. Wasn't there like an Angry Birds section where where like we went and we left Levente and he like was trying to find out where to go. That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
That when we left him, and he came back and he went to like Miss K, like where such and such gone, and she went, well, I went because they left me.
Oh,
See you later, see you later, and yeah, that was hilarious. And of
oh,
we had so many good times at like school as well. We didn't have like loads of bad. We had some good like laughs. I mean, one of the ones I can talk about. Do you know the time when we went to like the metro was a good memory.
oh, yeah.
This good memories when we went to the metro. What was it called? Pizza Express. And went to see the mini movie.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. That was like a good day. And like Mr. S, like head of behaviour, would like literally went me and you're gonna what? You're gonna be poisoned just because I've touched a dough ball. That was funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh my god, Jesus! There's literally so much like we could literally like talk about tomorrow. Like I'm gonna have to like write like a list of notes of like what's like gonna be appropriate to talk about.
yeah.
I might even get like uh maybe Ben up or Jack as like a guest tomorrow. And like see if they wanna like talk about some stuff. Obviously, I hope it's not about me or anything like that that's gonna embarrass me because
Yeah.
they love to do that college if you can remember.
Oh, yeah.
I went, we can remember like the time at like do you remember the time at college where like one of their friends who was like 6 foot something tall tried to drag me down to the ground and he ends up trying to do it and we dragged each other down and like
Oh, yeah.
they were shocked that happened. They thought like, oh, this will be easy, the tall guy's gonna knock down the smaller like overweight person. No, 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 no. When I say like I'm a wrecking ball, I literally like took him down with me. He came down and he literally went. He went and said like the B word and went my effing knee, my effing knee. I went. What's wrong? He went. You've hurt me effing knee. I went. Well, you shouldn't have tried to pull me down. I went. What comes up must come down. It's just like Newton's law of gravity, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, Newton. I like Isaac Newton. He's mint.
Yeah.
I think like this episode shouldn't go past like 2 hours because it like hasn't got like a topic. I think the ones that have got
Yeah.
topics should go a little bit longer, like to the 2 hour marker, because I don't want to do 3 hours because I don't think I could talk for 3 hours on a stream. I think I could do like a 2 hour stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think I am gonna like end this episode like here, and then so yeah, I'll see you next time, KJ.
I'll see you next time.